Reverend Dr. Ken Gordon coming to you with the last and the final July episode for our Sunday themes. Our Sunday themes for July, the value that we're basing it on is creativity, freedom, and choice. And for July 28th, it is living an empowered life is the topic, and it's given to us by Reverend Karen Lindsley from the Center for Spiritual Living in Carson City. So the question I ask myself is, what is an empowered life? What is it to know that I have the freedom to be able to grow and expand, to be able to do what it is that I want to do, not to feel bound? What is it to be creative, free, and to have choice? And the simple fact of the matter is that we already have it. It's the foundation of all life, and we can hear a million different stories about how people have risen above the desperation that exists in their life. Viktor Frankl is a prime example. But it really also is something that we can learn and that we can embrace ourselves. Because I'll tell you is that when we cease to be a victim to the outside world, when we cease to be a victim of our circumstances, at that particular point, all the power of the universe flows into us. That's how come leading up to this particular point, we've talked about getting rid of the old ideas, we've talked about being creative, and we've talked about dropping our old stories. And it really awakens within us a possibility or a potential that is infinite in its possibility and its potential. And it opens the door for us to be able to have a new experience. And here's the experience that I want to have. I want to live my life in joy. I want to live it in compassion and understanding and appreciation. And I want to live it in a sense of awe, so that everything that I see around me moves me to the depth that I can live in that emotional state. And to be able to do that, I know what is required of me is to really apply this teaching into my life in the most meaningful way possible. Dr. Holmes wrote, "The evolution of humanity brings them arbitrarily to a place where true individuality functions. From this day, a further evolution must be through their own conscious cooperation with reality. All nature waits on the human's recognition and cooperation with her laws, and is always ready to obey their will. But humanity must have nature's forces in accordance with her laws and in cooperation with her purpose, which is goodness, truth, and beauty. And you need to have that if you wish to attain any form of self-mastery." He wrote that in the Science of Mind textbook. Also in the Science of Mind textbook, he wrote, "My opportunities are unlimited. There is a divine urge to express. It permeates me and fills all space and all people. And today the possibilities of my experience are unlimited. Spirit flows through me, inspiring me and sustaining that inspiration. I have ability and talent, and I am busy using it. This talent is divinely sustained and marketed under a universal plan of right action." Every human being, every person, everything that exists within our vision and within our life right now is God ordained. We are all put here for a purpose that is greater than the purpose that we understand and recognize. And it's unfortunate that for a great many of us, that purpose must be remembered. It must be brought back into mind so that we understand that we're not here as the only cosmic mistake that ever took place. You know, we are all put here to create something wonderful, something magical, something beautiful out of our lives and out of the life that we live. And the opportunity to do that resides within each of us when we remember and when we embrace the concept that our life is the life of God. And when we empower that and open ourselves to the possibilities, what happens is everything transforms and everything changes for the goodness and the greatness not only of us, but for life itself. So have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you next week. Know you're loved and honored. God bless you.